Welcome back to Drop In. I am super stoked to be here with you today and share a microdose hit of magic and medicine with you. The things I have seen with my clients and myself with rapid resolution therapy is legit groundbreaking. I am blown away by the results that I have been receiving and what I've been witnessing my clients receive. The thing about rapid resolution therapy is that it is intangible. When you come to see me, you have an intention to become clear and free from something that might be keeping you feeling stuck, stressed, or stagnant in your life. This could be limiting beliefs, it could be fear, it could be anger, it could be a traumatic event, it could be grief, it could be blocks around writing, blocks around receiving, you name it, we can clear it. As I mentioned, for me personally, I found rapid resolution therapy because I had been doing all the work, receiving all types of support in regards to the loss of my father, and nothing was working. I was in this really deep grief cycle. I heard someone speaking about this therapy and my body was like, yes, let's try this. So I invested in my own rapid resolution therapist. In one session, we cleared the grief from the loss of my father. It is wild to really experience how much more energy and power and clarity and vitality I have as a result from this therapy. I've been able to clear so much trauma, so much grief, so much pain, a lot of anger, anxiety. It has just been phenomenal. I was invited into a Beautiful Souls membership portal where she brings in guest speakers every month. And we thought we would try out doing a rapid resolution therapy session live in front of her clients. I took her through a really powerful rapid resolution therapy experience in front of the people. This was my first time doing this, no pressure. And the results she received in that single session in front of her clients, it was vulnerable for her, but she was blown away with how we were able to heal this fear of being seen. And we got to the root of the matter, which brought up a little bit of trauma, not for her to feel, but for us to release. It was light, it was humorous, and she was even laughing during the experience. So this is the power of rapid resolution therapy. So after that, I was like, okay, I'm on a mission. As I made a vow when I was on my healing journey that once I got into the realm of healing myself, I would do everything in my power to help others on their journey. Hence why I'm on this mission of sharing RRT, because it is second to none, unlike anything else I have ever trained in, been certified in. I received this download from this group experience because I want to get this into the hands of many. I was like, what if I had guests on dropped in where I took them through a rapid resolution therapy via podcast. It's just me and the participant. You can be completely private. You don't have to share your name. You can be anonymous. And you receive a free RRT session from me, and then we share that on the Dropped In podcast. What a great way to be of contribution to my community, for you to be able to receive RRT, and we get to share it with the world so people can understand what RRT is. It is very hard to articulate the experience until you've had it. And when you've had it, you realize, wow, I have so much more energy. I have so much more power, strength back, this courage back, this mental clarity back. I have so much more breathing room. I have so much more spaciousness. I'm dropped into my creativity. This is the intangible that you didn't realize was missing. Oftentimes people are feeling exhausted, feeling so drained, so burnt out, doing all the things, nourishing their bodies, moving their bodies, hopefully getting adequate rest. Maybe they're not because of the stress, and yet they still feel exhausted. And it's because there is a glitch in the processor that is keeping this energy flowing. So imagine a kink in the hose. The water is not going to go out the nozzle very easily, is it? No, it's not. But when we remove that kink, the water is free flow. The energy is moving easily and effortlessly, and you have that full throttle of water. And this is what we do with RRT. There's simply a stuck data in your processor that once we clear it, the intention is that your mind is now clear and free for you to focus on what's possible to do. So things just become more alive for you. We move you from feeling anxious to anchored. We move you from feeling burnt out and exhausted to confident and clear. This is the power of rapid resolution therapy. So I'm going to start with once a month, have applicants come in and take them through an RRT session, and I share it with the dropped-in community. This can be totally anonymous. Nobody has to know who you are. And it could be anything you desire support with. If I feel it's out of my scope of practice, I will refer you to a rapid resolution therapist more aligned for you. There will be an application process for this, and I will determine whether or not it's within my scope of practice. But I'm sharing this with you first. This is going to be transpiring in the new year, so 2025. This is what we're going to be doing. This is one of the intentions for Dropped In. I feel so excited about it, and I cannot wait to create this profound ripple effect as a result from what rapid resolution therapy can do for you. So I'm going to put in the show notes a link to learn more about rapid resolution therapy and how it can support you. Because I value my community, you get to apply. And the applicants who apply, my request is that you leave a 5-star review. And if you want to take it to the next step, I would be forever grateful if you left a Google review after our RRT session. I'm on a mission. And if you know me, I'm very persistent, and there hasn't been anything that makes me feel more alive than offering this therapy. It is so profound to see people within 60 minutes have this complete emotional and energetic shift as a result from RRT. So RRT is very light, as I mentioned, often humorous. We don't have to go back and relive any past trauma. In fact, we move you right away into what's intended for you. So there's no trauma, there's no needing to feel it to heal it. It is light, it is rapid and painless. And I know it sounds too good to be true. But imagine not having to go to therapy. I've heard, and there's nothing absolutely wrong with talk therapy. There's always a time and place. Trust me. However, when I first started my healing journey, I would go to my counselor and my therapist, and I would sit there and lie because I didn't want to talk about past trauma. I didn't want to get re-traumatized. The thing about trauma is that oftentimes the trauma is worse when we speak about it. So we are able to clear it as a result from this, as opposed to going to therapy. Some people have been going to the same therapist for the last 5-10 years, and nothing's changing because this is conscious coaching. That's what we call it, conscious coaching. You can't change logically. The conscious mind only runs 5 to 10% of the show, where your subconscious running 90 to 95%. So that is why rapid resolution therapy is so effective, is because it is a multi-level modality that speaks both to the conscious and unconscious mind to create automatic, lasting change. So imagine a MacBook. Right now I'm looking at mine. I see a whole bunch of tabs open. And if I were to push the screen over and go to the next screen, there's more tabs open. So how effective is my computer running right now? Is it running optimally? No. My bet is that I could have more energy from my computer if I close down the tabs. And so as I close the tabs on my MacBook on the first screen, I have more space. There's more RAM. And then I go to the next screen and I close down the tabs, close down the tabs, close down the tabs, and it's wow. MacBook is like brand new again. So imagine this for you. We're simply closing the tabs that are taking all of your energy, vitality, creativity, intuition, your power. Imagine closing these tabs in your processor so you are so much more resourced to all of your energy, your power, vitality, creativity, intuition, all of your superpowers. So this is an opportunity for you to experience RRT for free. The agreement, again, is that we drop it onto our podcast for others to experience it as well. If this is of interest to you, leave a 5-star rating, leave a review. You can connect with me on Instagram, send me a private message, and we will get you dialed for the new year. There is an application process to ensure that it is within my scope of practice. I am so lit up about this. I'm so excited, and I cannot wait to support you. Share the review with me, message me, and we'll get this party started. If you want to personally experience rapid resolution therapy via a private podcast feed, check out Rewire. The people who have invested in it are just so hyped about it and often refer to it every single day. It is an incredible tool to support you to become clear and free, to have more energy, more power, to release what no longer serves you, and to add value into your world. So you can check out Rewire. You get 20% off with the link in the show notes. Check it out and message me if you would love to be one of the first participants on Dropped In with RRT. Sending you so much love, so much gratitude. And until next time, I will see you on Dropped In.